Can I have an Ultima, please? The 1400 WM76, please. Can I have it delivered by Saturday, please? Hello, everybody. This is Washing Central. And this is the machine that has replaced the Hotpoint 9530 for the time being. It hasn't gone, it's just got a timer fault. So this is the machine that I built up over the past sort of week or so. It is a Hotpoint WM76P Aquarius Wash System Plus Profile Spin Ultima 1400, and the bearings on it aren't necessarily the best, even though they're a brand new fucking set. And no, they've not been fitted incorrectly, it's just a shitty set of bearings, which I'll replace very soon with some SKF ones. So don't worry about that. Now, this machine does have an FHP motor fitted to it, because it's a 1400 RPM machine, and it's not built for a, well, it is built for a GC motor, but I obviously will not fit one, because it'll explode! Or something, or it'll shred itself to pieces. Either way, it'll burn out. It'll be something stupid. It'll be ridiculous. So, an FHP motor's been installed. The WMA drawer is obviously present in this machine. I did originally put a 9.5 drawer in it, but it wouldn't fit to the console panel. So instead, I had to it's a bit strange. The machine just had a bit of a screen issue there. All I had to do was cancel. I suppose it is slightly off, i.e. the machine may possibly produce those types of things with a bit of gibberish on the screen. But you know, that's a little thing, and I've had an F14 error code pop up, which I'm not sure what that is, and I also had E30 pop up a while when I first fired this thing up, when it was in pieces still, but that was relating to the fact that I didn't fit a motor, so hence why. So off it goes again. Now the bearings may sound bad, but they're not actually. I suppose it's just a thing of them either wearing in or something, or there's not enough grease. They sound really bad, but they're not actually the worst. I don't know if this phone's microphone will actually, well, my headphones microphone will pick everything up, but it's not exactly the best situation, and I'll be honest, I do wish to make a complaint eventually about the bearings that have been produced, because they're not up to standard whatsoever. But oh well. Also, this is the top panel from a TL51 or 52, I can't remember. But I basically bought a dryer from a guy in Goole, which is not far away from where I live. I live in Selby. And the guy sold it to me for about 35 quid or something. I got it home. Didn't even fire it up because it wasn't worth it, because the door was just destroyed on it. And it also had such a bad rust issue that I was actually incredibly surprised it was still in one piece. I was surprised at how anything would have even worked in the condition it was in. So I ended up basically scrapping the dryer, having a bit of, you know, destructive fun with it, you know, smashing it to bits, working out how much a fascia could take weight-wise, and all sorts of fun stuff that you do with scrap machines, because it's not worth selling it for parts. And I ended up scrapping it all apart from the top panel, which is obviously now on this machine. Now the front panel is brand new, the door is used, and the front panel might not look brand new, but I've got the stickers over there that shows that this thing is brand new, front panel wise. The drum in it is brand new, but the drum is warped. Yay. The bearings are brand new, but they're shot to bits, Miele. This thing is a bit of a failure so far, as the machine is leaked. But it's nowhere near the worst, because the 9544 did the same. And the only thing I had to do was stick a bit of silicone on the tub seal. You see the air and noise slightly clears up. And when it gets to 1400 RPM, you can barely hear the bearings whatsoever over the noise of the motor. So all I've done so far is leak-wise, I've had 2 leaks happen. One is on the pump filter, because this has a 9.5 sump hose, because I couldn't find a WM one. So it has a 9.5 sump. There was a little leak from that because the circle I put on it was from the Miele, which didn't really work out. And the second leak has been from the tub seal, but the tub seal hopefully has been sealed just like with the 9544. So that's the end of it. So I will officially be doing the maiden wash of this machine at some point. And a cleaning cycle, a few pictures of the cleaning cycle which I'll be doing, which is program A with no options. I will post them to Instagram and Facebook, so I hope you'll like them on there, guys. And there's also the thing of the machine having some yellowed plastic compared to the fascia, which I'm not too bothered about. I may end up retrogrinding this, but I'm not too sure yet. I don't think it's worth doing. Same with the door, I don't think it's worth doing. But I suppose that it is a logical thing I may end up doing in the end. I also have a blood blister on my thumb. I don't know if you can see it. It might look like a bit of dirt or a freckle, but it's actually a blood blister. It's a little bit painful, but I've had worse. And this machine had a horrific accident happen to it, where I stood on a connection and it pulled on the power board, which is, it's got 3 boards pretty much, I'd say. There's 2 boards. There's one on the front of the panel, just behind the fascia, which the fascia connects to, and then the one behind the fascia connects to the one behind the metal panel. And the one behind the metal panel had a connection on it, which is the one I stepped on, and it snapped off part of the board. But it turns out I don't need that connection, or at least I don't think I do, which is relatively surprising. So what's going on now is the machine is about to rev to 1400 RPM, and it'll only do it for about 15 seconds. So keep yourselves tuned into this, because this is about to be an Ultima flying off to full speed. This sounds so cool. I wish I could have done this earlier. It's going to rev all the way up to full power this time. It's already done it with a call on. It's already done this on a call with my boyfriend Jack Paget, so there's that, I suppose. And it's going to go all the way to 1400 now, or just around about now. It'll let loose in a minute, I think. It spends quite a reasonable time hitting around 1200. No, it spends quite a decent amount of time at 1000. So there's that. It's like the WD-23 doing profile spin in a way, but this is profile spin, so it will go all the way to 1400 RPM. And then once I've done it, once it's done, there you go. Power drops out and it goes. The brushes are still bedding in on this. This sounds so beautiful. So it'll hold for about 15 seconds and then cut out, which should be good enough, I suppose. I love the sound of this. It's incredible. All the fucking way. And I'm going to hold cancel, then you might be able to see an error. Oh no, the error managed to clear itself entirely. So it isn't worth actually, you know, it's not worth waiting for the whole thing. I'm basically just doing it for the little video of 1400 RPM. But I suppose that is quite a quick demonstration. The machine that... Okay, this... the machine that this replaced is the Hotpoint WM73P, which Chris Pierce has a very well preserved example of one. And I suppose I'm very much one of the first to actually have a legitimate example of a WM76. But even then, I haven't, you know, I haven't technically had this as a whole machine, so it's technically not a fully official example. So I'm just going to wait for that lock symbol to go out on the display. And here's a little Easter egg. You hold, cancel, and it will say washer at 1400, which I think is a very nice Easter egg. So I'm just waiting for the door to unlock. The door's unlocked. So, yes, I suppose that is a very quick demonstration of my Hotpoint WM76P. That scraping. You hear that? That's the sound of brushes bedding in, which is incredible. It's a very strange sound. So yes, that's my WM76P. I hope you like this video, and I will see you in, well, I'll hopefully be filming the entire video of the machine getting cleaned with the dishwasher tab, which is still down there, so I suppose it's goodbye from washer 1400. No, I'm just kidding. It's goodbye from Washington Central, I suppose. Goodbye from me, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.